constant communication with their strategic thought. Take an example here. Any aircraft is flying to Uganda. It will go through a number of countries. As long as
I'm Major James Muhindi, in charge of this aircraft. It is called a Caravan, a 208 Caravan. It is a military aircraft and performs different roles. Specifically, one of the major roles, it is a reconnaissance aircraft. It does reconnaissance, and it is also an ambulance. It does the role of ambulance. It can also perform the role of transporting, passenger transport, and also it does cargo carrier. It can carry luggages from one point to another. Majorly, those are basic roles of this aircraft in our service as military, Uganda Air Force. The Uganda Air Force, any person interested in joining, especially the teenagers, it is very simple. Joining the Air Force fraternity, one needed first of all to be young, at least not above 25 years. Second, you must have done sciences. To mention but a few, mathematics, physics and geography are very paramount. You must be physically fit, health-wise, out of diseases, physically fit, not lame. You need to be disabled to join us. We need people who are upright, people who have quick thinking. Gentlemen. Those are the major things. And to join the Air Forces, you must have, there should be a recruitment, a program put by the government, recruiting. Mostly they announce the recruitment, and those recruitments, also the Air Force team is there to verify who deserves to go in Air Force and who deserves to go this side. So at any recruitment is mentioned, someone interested to join the aviation fraternity through the Air Force should always go at the recruitment center. The teams are always there. You can see how we are dressed. It always identifies us that this person is in Army, this person is in Air Force. Basically that is it, that we target young people. Most of the people are not having the knowledge of the aviation. It could be senior 6 or the senior 1 equivalent, but in sciences, the Army, as Air Force fraternity, we have a college, the Uganda Aviation Air Force College, that trains pilots and engineers that can operate an aircraft. We welcome as well. We also welcome the professionals. Always professionals, when they are needed, the announcement is made that we do need professionals. When you have your paper in flying, you are also welcomed. In that situation, whether you're a pilot or an engineer, there is always a way out to join the forces. But if they are there outside, looking for where to work, they are very welcome in the Air Force facility and aviation.
Okay.
When the Uganda Professional Pilots Association first conceived the idea of hosting this aviation expo, they first came to my office. I bought in and sold the idea to the management of Uganda Civil Aviation Authority, led by the DG and DDG, and they fully embraced this idea, and I commend them for that. They deserve a round of applause. All right, Honorable Prime Minister, as part of the expo, we secured special permission to fly over Kampala, and we are flying these people over Kampala via Wagagai, Nambole, Busega roundabout to see the express highway, as well as Namugongo, they can see the matters. Some aircraft will fly low so that they get experience of the Kampala that they live in. And that is part of the experience of demystifying this industry. We are also having lots of career guidance sessions and the opportunity for people to take pictures besides aircraft, the static aircraft display. People will be taken in groups so that they can take selfies and carry these memories forward. Captain Aziz rightly stated that this is the first aviation expo, but in terms of air show, we have previously held some. When Uganda celebrated 50 years of independence, we held an air show here, and many members of the public had an opportunity to fly for the first time. This is something similar, but with a bigger package, and there are plans to do more as the DIGI will enumerate.
Again, Uganda Civil Aviation Authority, on behalf of all aviation fraternity and Uganda Pilots Association, who are co-sponsors of this air show, once again, in an attempt to get closer to all aviation users and all Ugandans who have undertaken this show to ensure that we demystify the aviation industry and bring it back and closer to the population. We do not want to accept that aviation is up there and the population is down here. And it is only a privilege of the rich, affluent, or other able to do people. We would like that going forward to make sure that we bring aviation to its owners, who are the Ugandan people of all walks of life. That's what we are trying to do. And this is not the first time we are doing it. This is the third time in a series. Actually, this particular show was supposed to take place in 2020. But as you all know, that was a time of COVID, and we could not marshal a big gathering like what you have seen. But as we had started earlier, we were organizing these shows in the regions of Uganda to make sure we go where the population is. As we demystify the aviation industry, we also want to make it a country activity, demystify it countrywide, because the population in the countryside are not always privileged to get closer to aviation facilities and aviation in its entirety.
It's Triza Marie. I'm a teacher. Just like you said, a mother to nations.
Definitely.
Yes, please. We are from Ebenezer Christian Cambridge International School, Kachiri. So we brought in our students here so that they can get a feel of what happens in the aviation industry.
Those who want to be cabin crew, they want to be a flight dispatchers, you want to be a pilot, please make sure you do what? Interact. Feel free to go to the stalls. Have you known the schools on ground of the aviation schools? Okay, feel free to. You see, this is the area. If you've known, I'm sure they are there. Just visit every store. You pick one. I'm sure you will get one. Have you visited every store? Yes.
I'm also a teacher at Ebenezer International. Yes, we've come here to have fun for tourism attraction. The place is so wonderful and so massive.
Okay.